Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm doing a review on the newly revised 1-2 wrap hand wrap. So check it out. Hey, what's up guys? Carlo here, and today I'm doing a review on the newly revised 1-2 wrap quick hand wrap. These are sold as a pair and they retail for $45. Come in multiple colorways like gray, black, red, and blue, and 4 different sizes: medium, large, XL, and double XL. There's a sizing chart on their website so you can determine what's the correct size for you. Now, this is a slightly improved and revised version from the original 1-2 quick hand wrap I did a review on a while back. So we'll discuss the little details that they've improved. On top of that, they also now offer a over wrap. This is an 82-inch extension to this quick hand wrap. These are sold as a pair for $10. And the thought process behind these is if you need a little extra support for sparring, maybe you have a hand injury, you just need something a little bit more robust than the quick wrap, you can use these over wraps in addition to the quick hand wrap. Again, these are $10. They are sold as a pair, 82 inches, and they have different colors for these as well, outside of just these plain gray. I believe they have like red, black, blue, pink, yellow, and multiple different colorways. So I'll show you guys how this works here in a second. Now, if you haven't seen the original video I did on the 1-2 quick hand wraps, I'll just kind of give you guys a quick overview of this one. You'll notice that it does have the 1-2 wrap little patch on the front that's printed right there, or should I say stitched on. You do have a neoprene knuckle pad that has a little bit of gel padding on the inside that's about 1/4 inch in thickness. If there's a different colorway, it'll be right here. So if you get it in red, it'll be in this area, blue, black, whatever it may be. On the flip side, you have the Velcro attachment, which keeps your fingers locked in and also works additionally as like a grip bar. You'll also notice that has a nice smooth neoprene material on the inside, and the 3 laces that go through your fingers. You'll notice that the laces go through the actual knuckle pad and then they drop down into the wrist support. So you have that. Now, coming to the wrist support, you'll notice that there's 2 Velcro straps. The upper Velcro strap as well as the lower Velcro strap that gives you wrist support. It does have the letter R here, so each wrap is handed. R is for the right hand, L is for the left hand. Just didn't want to forget to show you guys this. It does come with this mesh bag that says 1-2 wrap. You can use this mesh bag to wash your hand wraps and your quick wraps in and not have to worry about these getting tangled with the rest of your laundry. What's unique about this, just like the original, is there's actually a sizing chart on here. So for whatever reason, if you were to buy this at like an actual store, a brick and mortar store, you can actually put your hand up to this and it'll tell you what's the correct size based on the illustration. So M in yellow, large in blue, XL in red, and double XL in that gray area. So you do have that. And going back here, so the big improvements I feel with this compared to the original is going to be the knuckle pad is more streamlined and thinner, a little bit more ergonomic, and the materials, the neoprene is softer, and that goes too with the actual Velcro strap. So the strap is a little bit thinner and more pliable and flexible. It doesn't feel as rigid and stiff as the original, which was kind of one of my biggest complaints. So it does feel a little bit softer to the touch. It does say Australian Innovation Patent. These are made and manufactured in Pakistan. So those to me are the biggest things. It's a little bit more streamlined and just a little bit more dialed in, if that's the correct word to use for that. So the big thing with this being a quick wrap is going to be convenience, right? That's going to be the biggest advantage these have over a traditional Mexican style hand wrap, 180, 200 inch hand wrapper. That usually takes a little bit longer when you're maybe in a rush to work out. You need something a little bit quicker to use, put it on and get to work. And that's the whole idea behind these. And to be honest, I've used a lot of quick wraps over the years, and these to me are the quickest ones in terms of like being able to pull these out of your bag and slide them on your hand, put your glove on and start training. These to me are the quickest ones. So you slide your hands into the finger, and then from there you just grab the Velcro end. You can see it actually kind of adjusts the tension as you pull on that, just to lock that in. So that's nice and locked in, and almost acts like a secondary grip bar. And the knuckle pad is right over your knuckles. Next is the upper wrist strap that goes around, locks your wrist in. The other one goes the opposite direction, locks your wrist in, and that's it. So you have a good amount of support around your wrist to give you the support you need. It drops down deep enough down on your forearm to give you enough coverage. You have the laces that go in between the fingers to give you protection and support on your metacarpal and the small bones. And then the knuckle pad is right over the knuckles where it needs to be, and it won't shift back and forth or side to side. And you'd have the Velcro strap that acts like a secondary grip bar. So from a design standpoint, I love that. It's easy to put on. It has a pretty slim profile, so you can use this for the vast majority of gloves. Maybe some of the smaller compact gloves, it might be a little bit of a snug fit. But even then, compared to some of the other products on the market, this definitely feels a little bit thinner and a little bit more accommodating for some of the more compact gloves. So you have that on. Now, if you want to use the over wrap, it's designed just like a standard hand wrap. The only key difference, instead of having a thumb loop at the end, it has this Velcro, which basically sticks on to the existing quick wrap. The other end has your standard Velcro closure. That's nothing special, just says 1-2 wrap there. So with this, I'm just going to attach it to the Velcro and then put it on starting at the wrist. It's completely up to you on how you want to do this. This is just extra support. One key feature you'll notice too that doesn't have with just the quick wrap is you don't have thumb support. So that's where this over wrap comes in. If you're somebody that just needs that thumb support, then this over wrap is definitely necessary, because you can now go over the thumb, go back over. You already have in between the fingers and over the knuckles. So you don't have to worry about, too much coverage of the wrap over that area. You can kind of go over it if you just want to kind of wrap around, but you don't need to stay in that area, just because, again, you already have the coverage that you're looking for. So just kind of wrap around, stick it in place, kind of open up the palm, and there you have it. So you have that over wrap, you have that thumb support, your palm is nice and open, you have a good amount of support around your wrist. Another drawback I found is when you use the over wrap, you'll notice that there's a little bit more bulk now around your wrist. So again, this goes back to some of the more compact fitting gloves. The gloves that kind of funnel your hand in, when you start putting your hand into the glove, it gets a little tight in that midsection of the glove. With that extra amount of wrap here, yes, it's supportive, yes, it's more locked in and gives you a little bit more of a secure and confident feel, but now you're adding bulk, so do keep that in mind. If you do that, you may have to get a glove that's a little bit more softer, more accommodating, larger, or just more broken in. So you do have that over wrap that adds that. So overall, I'm super satisfied with these. I personally don't really use these over wraps very much, just because I like my gloves to be more compact, and using the over wrap adds a little bit too much bulk for my personal taste. I also don't like to wrap my thumb. I like the flexibility in it, and I've never really ever had issues with thumb injuries. And I know some people are against that. They're like, you should wrap your thumb. Again, to each their own. But by the quick wrap by itself, it's awesome. I love using these as a quick supplement. If I don't have a pair of hand wraps, I always have a pair of these 1-2 wraps in my gym bag, even if I don't use them or I don't plan to use them that day. Just as a supplement, if I feel like maybe my workout's gonna be a little bit quicker, I'm running kind of late on time, I'm strapped for time, then I'll definitely use these, just because I can slide them on and get to work right away, get the support I'm looking for, have a little bit of extra protection over the knuckles, and they're very convenient to take off and put on. So overall, I'm really satisfied with these at the $45 price point. I think it's a fairly good price point, considering there's some other quick wrap style wraps on the market that are double the price, or even over $100. They're still solid, but I definitely like the price point that these come at. And so far, I've been really satisfied with these. So if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you guys leave them down below in the comments box. I'll put the link in the description box where you can find these 1-2 wrap quick hand wraps. I'll see you guys later. Take care.